Hi everyone, this is Abdul Jabbar, your piping mentor. First thing first, let's have a look at your today's question, then I will talk about that. Today's question is, hi, I'm a mechanical engineer graduate. I know software such as PDMS and Smart 3D. I have been working as a Smart 3D administrator for about 1 year in India, Chennai. I'm no longer interested in this area and thus wanted to switch over engineering side, which will give me thirst to find solutions. In this 1 year, I came to know about piping material specifications, valve materials, codes, and standards, and also some layouts. Could you please suggest me how to switch from this S3D administrator to engineering side, be it piping layout engineering or piping material engineering? I just want to get into any of the above mentioned roles. Please guide me. I will be grateful to you forever. All right, let's talk about now this question in details. Well, if you want to move from 3D administrator to engineering side, in this video, I will give you 4 solutions and you can try all these and hopefully one of them will work for you. Let's start. First solution could be, as you have mentioned that you have worked in current company about 1 year, right? So you have a little bit of experience, you have spent time in current company. You can use this time as a leverage, right? So you know your colleagues, you know project engineers or project managers in your company, you know your department manager. You can just talk with them and just say them what is your desire, what is your interest, and just be open and say, look, I love to work here, I love this company, but as a long term my career goal is to work in engineering side. Just show your interest and be positive and hopefully they will listen to you. So first option is just open up, show your experience and show your desire, interest, so at least they know that okay, what is going on in your mind, right? So use that leverage and see and pick a right person, right time, and it could be any person who can help you, who can give you job whatever you are looking. And it could be in engineering, as you mentioned, you are open in a layout, material or stress analysis or whatever. Just use your current experience as a leverage in your current company. So that is a strategy number 1 and hopefully this will work. All right, if first strategy does not work, now there is a time to think about second strategy. Second strategy is you need to now find out and do little bit more work at your end. You need to find out a place where is a requirement where you can go and help them in your current company. Example is there might be a project going on which is in a feed stage, right? And you need to think about, okay, if there is in feed stage, there might be a need of a person who knows about materials, right? Specifications, who can, do the early bits. So, and there might be a reason they are behind a schedule. They need someone who can help them. So there could be another example. There is a project going on which is in a detailed design and they are behind the schedule. They are under pump, under pressure. They want to issue their packages, IFC packages or isometrics, and they need someone to help them out. So you can go them and you can go there and talk to them and say, look, I am keen, I have a knowledge this, I know about the isometrics, material, all this, and I can help you. I can help you to issue your deliverables as per your schedules. And there could be another example like someone is doing stress analysis, right? And they need someone's help. So you can go there and talk to them. Look, I know stress analysis, whatever the knowledge you have, or at least you can help them to prepare their stress reports. So basically the second strategy is to find a place in your current company, talk to your colleagues, talk to different people who are working in different projects and see which project is behind the schedule, where they need a help, right? And talk to their then project engineer or project managers. And look, even if you get a breakthrough for even for a few months, I think that could be an advantage for you as well. And so this is the second strategy. they say where is a will, there is a way. So you need to now have to be a little bit more proactive. Instead of waiting for your department manager or other that you have talked with in your first strategy, now you are just sitting and waiting for their response. You need to be a little bit active and find wherever you can utilize your skills, wherever there is a need. So this is second strategy, and find out if there is a need in your current company. All right, now it's time to talk about strategy number 3. If first two strategies do not work, now it's time to think out of box. There might be reasons your current department manager or line manager or project managers, they might be not interested to take you in an engineering role. There might be reason there is a current project where there is a requirement to get support from other person like you, right? There could be any reason. So instead of just sitting there and waiting and hoping, now the third strategy is you have to search for another job in another company, right? So the strategy is just make 2-3 CVs. One CV could be like a piping design engineer or layout engineer. Second could be piping material engineer. And third could be like a stress engineer, right? So make a CVs and show them whatever knowledge you have and whatever the project you know about them, and sell yourself. Apply in different companies, right? So here you need to understand that now you are thinking about to switch your career. So you have to be really keep your options quite open, right? The company could be like a small or large, national or international level, right? But the important thing is that your next role or position should be in engineering, whatever you want. And there could be a situation where they might offer you a little bit less salary, but you can say, okay, look, I am just taking one step back, but I just want to make sure that my future direction of career is right. So third strategy is just start applying for a job in any company. You can compromise on different things, but you can't compromise in your direction of your career, whatever you want, basically. So it can take some time, but eventually it will work out and it will be great for your future. Instead of sitting in that company, honestly, sometimes this is the last strategy you have to do, because not many companies take their employees in that way, or there is no opportunity or requirement. There might be another company who's looking for employees, they got a big project, they need a help, okay, and even you have like 50 or 60% matching experience and skills, they might take you on board. So the third strategy is look for another company, another job, and just don't wait, and just take all your options, whatever in your hands are. So that was a third strategy. Strategy number 4 is, while you are applying for a job or you are still hoping strategy 1 or strategy 2 will work out, strategy number 4 is to improve your software skills. It could be any software, it could be related to layout like Plant 3D, it could be related to stress analysis like AutoPipe and Caesar, but try to improve your skills, put them in your CVs, and this will add your chances to get your new role. And as I said, and it could be any software, but stress analysis guys these days are in shortages, and stress analysis with good experience and knowledge, they get advantage basically. So it could be, as I said, basically chances are to improve as much possible with the new skills and experience. And these were the 4 strategies. Let me know which strategy you think is more practical and helpful and could be useful to set your new direction in your career. And until my next video, take care and bye.